Hey, my name is STIX and welcome back to another weekly bite of MMORPG news, a video series where we cover the latest MMO news, MMO drama, MMO releases in one very easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification so you remain up to date with every single thing that I post. With that being said, we have a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's start this off with the Horizon MMORPG. According to a job listing online, the game, which is under the codename Project Skyline, is very much underway. Job listings seem to confirm that the game in development may be called A Land of Salvation. According to Eurogamer, the game is seemingly coming to PC and mobile. There's no mention of PS5. This is actually shocking. PC and mobile. I definitely didn't expect it to get a cross-platform mobile compatible version. I thought this was going to be PC exclusive. I also thought that maybe there would be some kind of console functionality, but no, apparently this is also going to be releasing on mobile, which doesn't bode well for the game. MapleStory released their first quarter 2024 roadmap, and admittedly this comes after the monumental amount of drama that has been surrounding the game recently, where Nexon was fined $8.9 million for misleading MapleStory players, as Nexon lowered the probability of drawing in-game items known as cubes, which players pay an estimated $1.50 to draw, without informing players of the change, so they would make more money. That was very shady. Lasuni is a brand new, like, kind of pixel art MMORPG, a 2D MMO that currently has pre-launch signups available. This is launching this year in 2024, theoretically soon. And I know you're thinking it doesn't look very good, and I mean, that's true, but looks can be deceiving. Myth of Empires is releasing onto Steam February 21st, 2024. I'm not quite sure why this says the 23rd of January and down here it says the 21st of February. Either way, it's coming at like some point between the 23rd of January and the 21st of February. This is a game that was removed from Steam for approximately 2 years and is now coming back. It was removed due to legal issues they were having. Lost Ark rolled out their first major update of the year, specifically featuring Lili Adventure Island. Before we cover any additional games, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon, who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Now back to the video. Palworld isn't necessarily an MMO, but at the same time, it does house 32 players concurrently per server, and it is a game that I've been covering on this MMO Byte channel for a while now. A couple years, ever since it was announced. This is essentially the Pokemon MMO of my freaking dreams, and I cannot wait to play it. I actually will be playing it on stream on January 19th with Mrs. STIX and a few members of our community. You're more than welcome to not only come and join us on stream, but also join us in game. Throne and Liberty rolled out a fairly significant patch recently where essentially it kicked foreign players. What this means is that players outside of Korea were having difficulty logging in. I think the issue was if they had a phone number connected to the account. I know there were a lot of people that ran into this issue. I don't know specifics because I wasn't playing the game, but if you do play Throne and Liberty, I would urge you to go ahead and check if you still possess the ability to play it, because, I mean, again, a lot of people don't, but that isn't the only issue. They're actually merging their servers down into a grand total of 7. This was down from 18. They have more than halved the total number of servers within Korea because people just aren't playing the game. Now, I don't know if that's because they don't like the game or they finished the game and there's no more content. Either way, within a single month, they have lost 11 out of 18 servers. That is never good. A few days ago, I did a video on Chrono Travelers, a brand new anime MMO that released. This is arguably one of the worst new MMOs I've played in 2024. Wow, it's so weird saying 2024 now. The Elder Scrolls Online has confirmed that they are going to hold a very large global reveal stream on Thursday, January 18th at 4 p.m. They're going to give you a first look at the upcoming chapter, along with a glimpse of their plans for the rest of the year. This is exciting. I really enjoyed the Necrom expansion recently, so I'm curious to see what happens next. Vindictus, in a very unexpected turn of events, have decided to terminate their PvP content. I don't understand why. Did people just not enjoy the PvP? Did people just not participate in it and they feel like there's just too much difficulty maintaining it as a feature? Either way, I mean, removing PvP seems like a bit of a overreaction. Pax Dei has announced that they are entering into early access in spring 2024, which is crazy because, I mean, I didn't play the test phase recently, and I know that there were a lot of people that did and a lot of people had fun in it, but I still feel like it's far too early to enter early access. Nevertheless, it is very cool to see that it will be, and I'm curious to see what happens with it after it does. Mabinogi Eternity released a trailer very recently. I did a video on this actually. You can go ahead and check out if you want to, where they showcase the graphical overhauls that are taking place between Mabinogi, or yeah, the current version of Mabinogi and the new upcoming Mabinogi Eternity. I think the changes are pretty substantial and look absolutely stunning. I think this really could breathe new life into the game, given this is one of the most unique MMOs that I have ever played. MadWorld has announced that they are launching onto Steam. I have not heard a single person that has played and enjoyed MadWorld, but I mean, it's going to be available to play if you're interested in the what's the genre called, like grimdark style of game. Chrono Odyssey has been very active on Twitter over the last several months, showcasing a lot of images, a lot of screenshots, and in some instances, even little bits of gameplay. I'm curious why that is. Are they planning on releasing a new trailer? Are they planning on making an announcement of sorts? I guess we'll find out this year. NCSoft is continuing to showcase the overhauls for Blade and Soul and Blade and Soul Neo. And like looking at Blade and Soul in its current form, then looking at Blade and Soul Neo, this is a significant improvement. But at the same time, well, yeah, Blade and Soul Neo Classic looks really freaking good. I don't think it's really gonna make much of a difference because people aren't complaining that the game looks ugly. They're complaining that the game is pay to win. They're complaining that the game just sucks. And changing the graphics isn't really going to fix that. But the graphics aren't the only thing they're changing. So I will do a dedicated video on this. I've been meaning to. I will have it done at some point in the next week or two where we will discuss everything Neo Classic is doing to Blade and Soul. And finally, NCSoft has officially granted a City of Heroes server license to the Homecoming crew. This is very big news, as people have been emulating City of Heroes for a while now, and what this means is that essentially you're going to be able to play it without worrying about the game shutting down or being illegal. This is a move nobody expected NCSoft to do, and I give kudos to them for this. Now, this is all of the MMO news that mattered to me over the course of the last couple weeks. If you think I missed anything, let me know down in the comment section below. Now, if none of these MMOs are of any interest to you, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now that might be more up your alley.